Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Send Tangle Teacher. And today's lessons comes to us from Camp Zarhamla, where I am doing some volunteer work, serving for my church at a girls' camp this summer. And so a lot of my posts have been from here, but I've not given you much information about the camp. So maybe later in this video, I will have videoed some of the camp and you'll be able to see it. But today's lesson is, let me get it out. Around
Stikz.
here we have lots and lots and lots of rocks. Matter of fact, my husband is moving rocks today to border around the picnic area of the girls' camp. And when we moved some logs, we got some ground bees coming out from underneath the logs. And so when I saw this tangle pattern, I thought, that is exactly the one I need to do today. And you'll see that I draw a few little wasps, or really they're yellow jackets, and they're meaner than mean. And they come flying out from between the logs and the rocks, and this is just a fun little tangle. So hang on, and here we go. This is the picnic area that we are removing these logs right here and putting in big rocks instead. We have a few campers in today, a few girls. But you can see we've got a lot of big rocks, and in the logs, right, let's see if I can zoom in. This log right here is full of yellow jackets that they're going to come back and move with the truck. Or, excuse me, with the tractor. I'm walking down through the camp, and you can see the rocks that we put along the edge so that people don't pull into the campground. We're having a real drought this year, and we have people pull in, and it's really hard on the grass and the environment. So we've just put small rocks all along here, and that's what the missionaries are working on today, is putting all of these rocks along this edge so that they won't pull in. So you're getting a little walking tour of Camp Zarhamla, Liberty. And you can see they just put small rocks, but it detours people from pulling the small vehicles, cars, trucks, in to the campsite. And they put them all along here. We haven't had anything along here, but you can see how beautiful this campground is. And this is where girls and young people come to enjoy nature and get closer to their Father in heaven and enjoy each other's company and build bonds with each other that they couldn't do in their city life or regular home life. It's just really a very peaceful, beautiful place. And this is the lower campground that I'm walking through. And normally it's very green, but we haven't had any rain for over 60 days. Usually they get 96 inches of snow in the winter, and last year we got 24. So you can see we're really suffering from a drought. And we pray for rain, and we know in due time it will come, and we just have to do what we can to ensure that the place stays beautiful. And these big boulders, they just dropped one. That's one they just picked up. And they've got one more. Let's see if I can get to him before. And they're going to put one more up here. So we have a swing area where the kids swing. And he's just getting ready to dump this rock. We've got two more boulders in here. You can see they just dumped that one, and they'll back up and put another one so that people don't park in here. or drive on the ground, you can see it's very, very dry. But we still are allowing campfires. And I'm going to pan around and let you see another campsite, which we are watering with our sprinkler we call Big Bertha. And we're putting some water down because the trees are struggling because of the lack of water down here. And we don't want the trees to die. The grass will come back, but it's the trees we're concerned about. And it's really fun serving here. And here we have Spike by Laurel Sponseller. And it is a fun little pile of rocks. And I've done it on a black tile, which I really like, and a bookmark and some little round tiles. So let's get out a tile. And I'm just going to choose a small little bijou tile because I can do this one quite quickly. And you can see what it's like. Move these to the side and get my bijou tile out. And I'm going to come in a little closer so that you can see it. And Spike is just a little kind of a kernel shape or a rice shape, and we can do these so they stack together. And they just need to touch. So they can go in various directions. And they're all about the same size. And you can do them so they turn. And I'm just going to twist this one all the way around so that I can come back the other direction. So you can see how it can kind of twist and turn. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to put some little circles in between some of my little oblong shapes. I love how Laurel did this with these little round shapes in there. It just really balances that tangle out. And then you can come back in and you can color in between. Just make it black in between those little rocks or down in the crevices. And it gives that drama that I always talk about. I'm going to put another one right there so I can get that drama. And then we can come in here and I'm just going to do some little specks. I call these those yellow jackets that are flying out of the logs that we have here at camp. And that we're moving the logs and putting in rocks. Great tangle, and now it needs some shading. So to shade this one, I'm just going to take my pencil and I'm just going to do a little bit of graphite around the outside edge. And then I will, excuse my arm, take my blending stump and blend that graphite out. So that we can kind of make it pop. And there we have Great Tangle by Laurel Sponseller. And it's a fun one, and thanks for watching and have a great day.